my name is Omid Daryani. I'm the Senior Brand Manager of the EverQuest franchise. I'm here today with my favorite roundtable participant, Terry Michaels. Terry, can you tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Yeah, I'm the senior producer on EverQuest Next and EverQuest Next Landmark. And basically my role is to make sure that the team has everything they need to make sure they can make these amazing games. So I'm constantly, talking with the community, talking with you, working with the team, making sure everybody has what they need. So.
Awesome. So today our question was about friends lists. Should friends lists be account-based or should they be character-based?
Mm-hmm.
And for some people, for people who don't play a lot of MMOs, can you talk a little bit about what the difference between those is and why we're asking this question?
Right. So it comes down in a lot of ways to a matter of convenience. Right. If you have an account-wide friend, you don't have to manage all your separate friends lists on each individual character and make sure that, if you and I are playing the game together and we're real-life friends, then I would have to know all of your characters. Being able to do it account-wide makes it really easy, one-stop shopping sort of thing, and that's sort of the difference between them. But when you do account-wide, it takes away some of your privacy if you want to play a character and you don't want other people to know that you're on.
Yeah. Why? For someone who doesn't know, why would you want to play a character and not have all your friends know?
Well, I mean, there are many reasons, but one of the easiest ones is if you're, say for instance, you're a hardcore raider in EQ, which I was at one point in time. There were times where I didn't want that stress or pressure of having to do what the guild wanted to do at a given time. So it was nice to have a character that I could log in and play for a half an hour or an hour casually with other friends and not be burdened with that constant request to do something bigger or something with a larger time commitment. So people actually preferred their privacy in some of those cases like that. That's just one of the reasons.
And so, yeah, and I think that's kind of what we saw in the poll and in the discussions was that people were looking for, they thought that account-based was a fine idea, but they definitely wanted that option to be able to have character-based friends lists as well.
Right, and that was sort of the direction that we went as well when we were thinking about it, and that was sort of where we were leaning, which was the idea of having the ability to have account-wide friends, but it's sort of an opt-in thing, so that if you requested me as an account-wide friend, I'd have to approve it before we'd show up to one another in that way. So if I wanted to keep my anonymity, I could, but I could also have the convenience,
right.
which is a really cool way of doing this. So you kind of get the best of both worlds, and if you really want convenience, it's there for you.
Mm-hmm. So we're looking at this as a convenience thing primarily,
mm-hmm.
and so that's where we're going. Is we're looking at character-based or account-based, letting you guys make the decision. One of the things that we've been discussing too is, does it make sense for there to be other things that are traditionally character-based that could become account-based?
Right, and so this, because of this sort of change in the way we're playing the game, the way we're creating the game, the multi-classing, all of these ideas, the emergent AI, right, we're reevaluating a lot of the things that people take for granted as the way they work in MMOs. So we're actually interested, do you guys have other ideas for things that have been stereotypically character-based that you would like to see account-based?
Yeah, something like maybe your faction unlock, right?
Yeah, what factions you have open to talk to, or even like what classes you've found and unlocked for your main character. Would you want those to be available on an alt that you created?
Yeah, that seems like a fantastic question.
Yeah.
We would really love to hear about that. So tweet us, hop on the Roundtable forum, discuss that. Just write on this question. We would love to hear your ideas about other ways that we can make things account-based that have traditionally been character-based.
Yeah.
So that's going to do it for us today. Thanks very much to Terry for joining us, and thank you guys very much for participating in the Roundtable. It's always helpful, and we enjoy the conversation. So thanks very much.
See you next time.